Hi guys, Scotty Games here again for another video, and now is it episode 7 of our TNA save on Total Extreme Wrestling, which is amazing, man. Episode 7, can't believe it, man. So yeah, so we'll do the same as we do every other time. We will have a wee look at a wee recap at the show before. So last week's show got a 43. So obviously at the end, Moose and the Meth going at it again, blah blah blah. As I always say, go and watch a video and you'll know what's happening. So so let's see if we can beat a 43. I always try to beat the week previous. I always try and get a better rating. You know what I mean? So uh, also I want to take a wee swatch at where's the backstage bit? Where is it? There it's there. Right, so a few things happened backstage. I don't know how I can find out what it was, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I suppose it doesn't matter. But it was a fight backstage, and I can't remember who it was that was fighting. So if anyone knows how I can check to see what happened, anyway, it doesn't matter. Fuck it. Who cares? I'm sorry, guys. I'm rambling on again. So this is the Impact before Hard to Kill. So obviously the next video will be the Hard to Kill pay-per-view. But let's just get on with it, man. Let's go to the next show. Let's see what we can do. I'm very sorry, my booking is all over the place. I'm not, a great wrestling booker. I've never claimed to be a big wrestling booker. So, yeah, man. I'm just playing it for fun, and I hope you're having fun watching. Yeah, so let's go to the show. Excuse me. So we've got a pre-show. It's subpar wrestling and little heat. The Rascals defeated the Good Hands when Trey Miguel pinned Jason Hotch. Skyler was off his game. Best of it was Wentz and Miguel. So 41 rating for that. Another pre-show match, JDC versus Diener. Diener won with an unemployment line. Fucking hell. That's a funny. The match was designed to tell a specific story, which it wasn't. Once again, it's one of the fucking things they want me to put in. 36 and a 41 rating for Mark Haskins and Looking Sharp. It's really good. I'm surprised how good Haskins is. I'll need to start bringing him onto the main show. Uh, yeah, he's actually really good, and his wife, his wife, man, talk about eye candy. So I got a 41. So let's go to the main show. So the show starts with the music of Nick Nemeth blasting the tannoy. Do you call it we call it a tannoy here in the UK? I don't know what you call it in America. If there's anybody from America watching, I don't know. You don't call it a tannoy, obviously. So anyway, Nick makes his way to the ring. He is limping. He gets into the ring. So Nemeth said, "I've had enough. I have had enough of Dario Cueto. I have had enough of Moose. If you want this belt, then get your ass out here and let's not wait till hard to kill. Let's do it right now. Come on, you son of a bitch." Nemeth throws down the microphone and removes his jacket. Suddenly we see the big screen come on. It shows a clip of last week, Nick and Ryan Nemeth both laying in the ring. We then see Dario Cueto on the screen laughing. Dario says, "Look at the state of you, Nick. Look at you. You are in no shape to compete against Moose tonight. But I admire your guts. I love to see you full of fight and venom. But you will have to wait till Sunday to face Moose." Nick says, "Shut your damn mouth and get him out here right now." Dario says, "I hear you." He says, "I hear your brother is in the hospital. Maybe we should go and give him a special visit." Cueto laughs. "I'm sorry. Okay, Nick. If you really want to fight, then I'll put you in a fight right now. I will put you in a hardcore match. How does that sound?" Nick says, "Just give me anyone now." Matt Tremont then makes his way to the ring. He is carrying a trash can whilst pushing a shopping trolley full of weapons. Dario says, "Meet Mr. Matt Tremont. Have fun." Matt fucking Tremont. If you don't know who Matt Tremont is, then I don't know. Deathmatch wrestling. Deathmatch wrestling. Can he beat it? There he's there. So, we have the match. It's decent. Nick Nemeth defeated Matt Tremont in a hardcore match with a super kick. So Nemeth got through it, and I got a 48 rating. So after the match, Nick Nemeth limps out the ring looking a bit banged up. Paramedics come to help him, but Nemeth refuses the help and makes his own way to the back. So as you can see, Nemeth is still very much injured, and he has to fight Moose at Hard to Kill for the belt. So obviously Nemeth's going in there with a negative advantage, so Cueto knows what he's doing. Put it that way. I got a 52. So we go back to the office of Dario Cueto. Cueto is with security. Ah, Místico, amigo, you have been on a great run as my X Division champion. I knew you would be a great asset to my company. I have been thinking. Oh wait, you can't speak English, can you? Dario starts speaking in Spanish. Místico is nodding his head agreeing. So I have decided that you will have a match at Hard to Kill, but this will not be just any match. This match is the most dangerous match in the whole of wrestling. Mystico, you will defend your title against 9 other men in a match I invented. Aztec Warfare! Now, if you don't know what Aztec Warfare is, it was in Lucha Underground, it was a match. Kind of like a Royal Rumble, but you could pin and make them submit. It wasn't an over the top rope thing, and it was hardcore. It was no rules, and it was just fucking carnage. It was brilliant. I loved it. So we're going to see Aztec Warfare at Hard to Kill. 31 rated. So, then we go to the ring where we see Gangrel, Mil Muertes, and Sammy Callahan. I want everyone to meet Mil Muertes. This man has been resurrected by me and will work for me. I want you all to take a look at the next TNA Tag Team Champions. Sammy Callahan and Mil Muertes. They are the team of Grave Encounters. So Hardys, I hope you're watching because Mil Muertes is going to show you a little sample of what will happen to you on Sunday. So the name of the team is Grave Encounters. Fuck's sake. I wonder who came up with that, man. What a shitty name. But anyway, I got a 30. So we have the match where an extremely short match. Mil Muertes defeated JDC by submission with a La Patriota. Is that right? I got a 33, so it was basically a squash match. I put basically Mil Muertes to dominate. So I got a 33. So then we are backstage with the Hardys and SoCal Val. Val says, I'm joined here by Matt and Jeff, the Hardys. Guys, I guess you just saw the performance of Mil Muertes. Are you afraid of what could possibly happen to you this Sunday? Jeff says, listen Val, we did watch and yeah, he was very impressive, but we know how we can beat him, believe me. Matt says, we have known Gangrel a very long time, and yes, he is strong, but we also know his weakness. So it won't be as easy as he thinks to take these belts away from us. Thanks guys, and good luck on your match tonight, Jeff. Got a 52. So obviously Jeff's got a match tonight. And here it is. It was a decent match. Jeff Hardy defeated Jake Something by pinfall with a twist of fate. I got a 52. Nice. So after the match, the lights go off. They come back on and Jeff is walking around covered in blood. It's a bloodbath. So it's an old school Gangrel bloodbath. 54. So then we have about that had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat. Dragon Azteca Jr. defeated Jay Vidal by pinfall with a 450 splash. The match was designed to revolve around a lot of high spots. I got a 37. Dragon Azteca Jr. was off his game. The colour commentary gave the match a boost. So the crowd are still very hot. That's good. That's what I want. So we go backstage again. I'm trying to use like backstage interviews and stuff as much as I can because I really miss that in wrestling, man. I miss like Mean Gene and all that, man. I'm old school that way, man. So Calva was backstage about to interview Low Key. So she says, first of all, Low Key, I would like to say welcome back to TNA. You will be facing Kazarian tonight. How do you feel about that? Or how do you feel? Low Key says, thank you very much for the welcome. It's great to be back in TNA. This is definitely the place I call home when it comes to my wrestling career. That's a terrible impression, man. This is where I made my name, and I'm sure it's safe to say it's the exact same for Kazarian. Kaz, I respect you, man. It's going to be great to get back in the ring with you, and I know we will kill it. But don't think you're going to beat me. Loki walks out the shop. Loki was very poor when trying to improvise dialogue. Okay. 32. So, in about the Hood Subpar Wrestling and Little Heat, Masha Slamovich defeated Killing King. She makes defence number 5 of the TNA Knockouts World title. I got a 39. The colour commentary again gave the match a boost. So after the match, the screen comes on and we once again see the words "She's coming back" with the date of her to kill. Slamovich looks on. She's coming back? Who's coming back? I guess we'll find out at Hard to Kill. The crowd are still very hot, nice. So we have the match, and it's decent. Kazarian defeated Loki by pinfall with a fast roll up. The match was designed so that the wrestlers would go out and try to steal the show. I tried to make this as good a match as I could. It got the crowd buzzing, which is brilliant. So yeah, basically Kazarian, the old school heel, he grabbed the tights and he got the win. So it was quite yeah, it was a fast roll up, but he had the tights, so I got a 51. So we have Josh Alexander, Joe Henry, and Jonathan Gresham are backstage getting ready for their match up next. This is the first time these three men will be teaming together. So they're obviously going to have a tune-up match for their Hard to Kill match. 26 rating. So once again, we're in Dario Cueto's. I know I go to Dario Cueto's office a lot, man, but he's a big part of my storyline. He's the owner. I like to treat him as like the general manager. I like to make everything kind of come through him when it comes to matches and stuff like that. So I apologise if I'm using Dario so much, but he's a big part of my storylines and stuff like that. So anyway, they're in the office and Moose says, "Man, the meth is here, man. Let me go kick his ass now." Dario says, "No, we will wait until Sunday. Let's do it properly. Besides, I have other plans for tonight." Dario makes a call. Who can he be calling? So, we have the match, and it's a decent match. Joe Henry, Josh Alexander, and Gresham defeated Con and ABC when Joe Henry pinned Con with a trip around the globe. Con was a weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance. So, they win. I got a 51. So after the match, the three lines run in to attack the winners. All 6 men start brawling. They brawl all the way to the back. So the storyline has advanced but lost heat. Jack Morris is getting better at his gimmick. Then we have a poor match. Ash by Elegance defeated Wendy Chu with a Samoan driver. Colour comment. I really don't care much for women's wrestling, man. I know I keep saying that, but it's just a slot filler, basically. So, Nick Nemeth is in the parking lot with Hammerstone. Nemeth says, "Fuck Cueto and Moose. I want to end this shit right now." Hammerstone says, "Nick, calm down, man. You're in no fit state to compete. Man, I'd be surprised if you will even be able to compete in the pay-per-view." Nemeth says, "Listen, man, this ain't about belts anymore. They put my brother in hospital. He had nothing to do with it." Hammerstone, "Don't go in there. That is exactly what they want. Get yourself prepared for Hard to Kill, bro." 44 rating. So then we go to a match where Eddie Edwards defeated Rhino by pinfall with a Boston knee party. Rhino was off his game. 51 rating. The fuck was that? Sorry. So, after the match, Eric Young and Alicia Edwards appear on stage. Eric Young says, "Eddie, I just want to make things clear to you, buddy. I'm watching you and you're looking so angry. You should be thanking me for looking after Alicia, because if it wasn't for me, she could maybe be dead right now." What? Alicia gives Eric a strange look. "Or at least your violent tempers could have hurt her beautiful face. That is why this Sunday we need to make a stipulation. If I lose, you have to promise to get yourself some help with your anger issues, and you don't go near Alicia again. You get a divorce." Eddie Edwards just doesn't say anything and starts running towards Young as Young runs away to the back with Alicia. So yeah, it lost heat. Ah, fucking hell. Okay, so the main event is Brian Myers versus Hammerstone. Hammerstone defeated Brian Myers by pinfall with a Nightmare Pendulum, 47 rating. Just a standard match. So, the end to end the show, Nick Nemeth is in the parking lot. We then see Moose and Dario confront him. Moose teases Nemeth and dares him to come towards him. Nemeth runs towards him when suddenly a car speeds towards Nemeth, but luckily for Nemeth, he manages to dodge the car just in time. Nemeth says, "What the fuck, man?" The announcers start questioning who was in the car as the show goes off the air. 28, it lost heat, the storyline. Oh god, this wasn't a good show. What did I get? 48. Oh, we're going up. We are going up in ratings, everyone. We're going up. Not by much, but we are going up. It increased our popularity, and the fans were disappointed. Yeah, I agree with the fans. The storylines aren't really progressing much. But yeah, so that's that. The last show before Hard to Kill. So yeah, let's have a look at what's happened anyway. Oh, retirement for Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon has announced that he's to retire from active competition in 3 months. Fucking hell, I never knew he was still wrestling. Jimmy Golden to retire. 74-year-old. Ah, finally. Super Deflin to retire. I don't know who that is. Cancerbero to retire. I don't even know who that is. Tom Brandy retiring. Is that no fucking Salvatore Sincere? I like to tell everybody that I love you. That guy. So what did we get anyway? Excellent, yes. So the feedback from viewers has been excellent. The show went down really well. Well, that's good. That is good. There's somebody else retiring. Ahmed Shire, Derek King's retiring, and every cunt's retiring, man. Where are they all going? Ah well, not to worry. Yeah. So anyway, oh also Grado has returned. Big deal. I tried to get Kevin Nash in for a wee while. Just like as I was going to make him a special guest referee, but he wants to retire and that in peace. So, and also Ryan Nemeth contract runs out in 30 days. I'm actually thinking of just releasing him because I don't see much for him. Do you know what I mean? So the personal concierge, I meant to release him as well. So see you later, mate. Don't know who you are. You're away. You're gone. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, 48 rating. Decent, man, decent. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, which is Hard to Kill pay-per-view. And if you can give me some feedback about my microphone, is my microphone any better? Hopefully the crackling's away, because there was a few videos I made where it was all and like that, so hopefully that's all away. But anyway, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you on the next video, Hard to Kill pay-per-view. Let's do it, man. Catch you after, troops. Bye-bye. Peace.